whole ran through a plate glass window, had a bar and 3 pins in my leg?
Yeah, just like explain like the injury and stuff like that, and kind of like show like, you know, your scars and stuff like that in each little detail.
Alright. So yeah, I'm a klutz. I was, 12 or 13 years old, and we had a pool in our backyard. And it was an above ground pool with the filter that you plug in outside and everything. Well, my older brother and his girlfriend were outside stargazing, and we had 2 dogs and a sliding glass door, so the sliding glass door was always open. Well, I guess he had closed the door and turned off the light, and me and my friend were in the pool, and I got out of the pool and didn't grab a towel and walked around the pool to unplug it, and I got cold, so I started running towards the house like, I'm gonna go inside. And I didn't know the plate glass door was shut, and I ran into the plate glass door, and it was, instead of being safety glass, obviously plate glass, it shards, and it went directly into my leg. Like, I hit it with my knee in the pressure point, and it went directly into my leg. So I had, where they lost count was 182 stitches, internal and external. It starts on the top of my knee and goes all the way down my right shin. They're a lot lighter than they used to be, because I put vitamin E on them and rubbed them and massaged them, but it still looks like a shark took a big chunk out of my shin. Which would be a whole lot more interesting than I ran through a plate glass window. And then when I was 16, when I found out that I had a cyst in my femur that shattered it, from the pressure it crumbled, so they had to put a rod in my femur from the top of my hip to the bottom of my knee, 2 pins in my knee and a pin in my hip, and they took bone marrow from my pelvic bone and bone marrow from a bone bank, which I ended up rejecting, and they ended up lancing and packing, and my mom had to change the packing every day at home, which was excruciating. And I had to learn how to walk and all that fun stuff, and physical therapy, complete atrophy, and I ended up with a gnarly scar on my knee, my thigh, and then on my hip. Well, I had, at 18, I had a tattoo done to cover up the one scar, and the dolphin goes over that, and it's pretty cool. I like it. But then the second surgery, my one request, I actually ended up having to have a second surgery because I ended up with a staph infection in the hardware, and found out if it got in my bone I was going to lose my leg. If it got into my bloodstream I could die. And so I ended up having another surgery, and before surgery I asked my doctor, I was like, please don't cut through my tattoo. Please, whatever you do, go around the tattoo, don't cut through the tattoo. And unavoidable, they ended up having to slice through it twice actually, which I did have fixed. But so I ended up with another 3 scars from the second surgery as well. 1 on my knee and then 2 on my hip instead. And they sliced directly through my dolphin. They made tuna out of my dolphin. And they sliced through the waves and the rows too. But I had it fixed actually in a trailer at Daytona Beach Biketoberfest. I was out there working for an independent food guy whose father owns a funnel cake trailer. So I was making funnel cakes all week long, and the one break I did get, I found this kick-ass tattoo trailer with a bunch of dudes from New York in it, and one of the guys, he actually saw my scars because I was wearing shorts, and he was like, oh, that's a nice tattoo. Oh, what happened to it? And I was like, oh, long story, I got a surgery. And so he actually ended up touching it up for free. It was pretty cool. But yeah, so I've got nice scars all over my legs, and then I've got scars from just miscellaneous accidents, and I'm a klutz, so...
Wait 1 second, I'm gonna stop you.